Hi everyone, Searing Frost here with another Python Basics video. Today, we'll be talking about Booleans and logical operators. In Python, Booleans are a type with two values, true or false. They can be operated on and queried with functions like if, and or. Python also has a sense of truthy and falsy values that will act as true or false when given to if statements. Python uses if, elif, and else to execute code based on Boolean values. If and elif precede an expression that evaluates to a Boolean value, and execute the code indented below them if the value is true. Else blocks of code will execute if all ifs and elifs failed. Python uses the words and, or, and not for logical and, or, and not, as opposed to other languages that use symbols. Boolean values in Python can be assigned to variables and returned from functions just like any object. Then we can operate on the variables and call this function to get a Boolean value of true. Boolean operators can also work on non-Boolean values. Usually, empty objects will evaluate to false, while objects that aren't empty will evaluate to true. For example, the empty string evaluates to false, but any other string over length 0 will evaluate to true. The same is true of lists. For integers, the value 0 is false, and any other number will be true. None is a special case, and it will always evaluate to false. This is helpful to test if there is a return value or not. Truthy and falsy values are useful for checking for the existence of objects. Let's define a function to determine if a value is empty so we can see this in action. The string searing frost is a truthy value, but the empty string is a falsy value. Likewise, the int 5 is truthy, but the int 0 is falsy. Thanks for watching this introduction to Booleans in Python. Links to the code and my blog post on Booleans and logical operators are in the description. I'll see everyone next time.